Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, Dungeons & Dragons Adventure issue 38. We've got some sparkly dice this time round. And we've got a new character sheet for a ranger. Apparently they're clear purple dice. I don't see it myself. Right, Ranger. As wildlings attuned to the ways of the natural world, these trackers are trained in both martial combat and druid magic. Independent adventurers, creating a ranger. As you create your ranger, consider the nature of the training. Did you learn from a single mentor, wandering the wilds together until you mastered the ranger's ways? Were you training in another profession but became lost in the wilds when your protector was slain? Perhaps by the same type of monster that is now your favoured enemy. You may have learned your skills as part of a band of rangers affiliated with a druid circle, trained in the mystic arts as well as survivalism. Okay, Ranger features first level, often standing as bastion between civilization and the wilderness. These deadly hunters adapt to their chosen environment and become more effective against specific enemies. Weapons and armour. Favoured enemy. Natural explorer. Ranger features second level. These survival specialists hone their combat skills and learn to harness the magical essence of nature. Fighting style. Archery, defense, dueling, two-handed weapon fighting, blind fighting. Spellcasting, additional spellcasting rules. Rangers learn spells permanently rather than preparing them from a list like a druid or wizard. You know 2 first level spells at first level and learn a new one on odd numbered levels. That is, you learn a new spell at 3rd level and another one at 5th level. You gain access to 2nd level spells when you reach 5th level. So, 3rd level features. Choose an archetype. Let's start our tour of Ranger archetypes with the iconic Monster Slayer. Hunter's Sense, Slayer's Prey. And then 4th level, your Ranger character can demonstrate the edge they have gained from living in the wilds with the Alert feat, or choose to increase their ability scores to improve the related attacks, spells, skills and other class features. Feat Alert, so we've talked about that in a previous video. You've got Keen Mind as well, Sharpshooter and Skulker. Ability score increase. Right, Sailor. Avast me hearties, experience a life on the ocean wave with this background. Role-playing a sailor. Sailor benefits. Life on the open ocean is often very physically taxing, while also requiring an astute awareness of even the subtlest changes in such mercurial environment. As such, characters with the sailor background have proficiency in the athletics and perception skills. Ooh, rust monsters. Sword, shields and armour make a hearty meal for this insectile underground scavenger. Okay then. Doomed metal. If a rust monster snacks on your weapon and armour, it won't be long before you're in real danger, so it may be tempting to attack these creatures if they approach. However, it's unwise to fight a rust monster using weapons made of metal, as anything metallic will immediately begin to corrode. While magical weapons may be safe, non-magical weapons instantly weaken and its wielder will take -1 to their damage rolls. These negative rolls are cumulative. The more you strike it, the more brittle your weapon becomes. If it reaches -5, the weapon shatters. Non-magical arrows or projectiles still deal damage, but are destroyed immediately afterwards. A rust monster within 5 feet of an adventurer can use the antennae on either side of its head to start corroding their gear. The monster's target gets a dexterity save to escape, but the weapon or armour starts accumulating penalties to hit and AC each time it's touched by the antennae. Okay, well, sort that. Let's keep out of their way. Right, Tall Tales by Firelight. Lord Dagalt Neverember has sent the adventurers to the dwarven city of Gauntlgrim, an important ally of Neverwinter, to help the dwarves in their fight against an orc war chief said to possess demonic powers. The characters have travelled through the Underdark, where they have faced troglodytes and other subterranean threats. Along the way, they have rescued Erendale Stonebrook, a dwarven merchant, from the clutches of the troglodytes and helped a Zorn in distress. They've gathered several stories of their adventures that will delight weary dwarves eager for tales from beyond the halls. Okay, beginning the account. After travelling through the Underdark for several days, the characters arrive at the mithril gates of Gauntlgrim. The dwarves guarding the gates are wary of strangers, giving the threat from the Thunderspear orcs. But if the characters present a royal writ from Lord Neverember, they are admitted to the city and given a warm welcome. So, features for Gauntlgrim: inhabitants, light, minecarts, ghosts. The lucky miner. After the characters have had a chance to rest and recuperate, they head down the corridor to the lucky miner, a tap room catering to guests and locals alike. Right, story time. So this is interesting. Right, if the characters agree to take part in the storytelling contest, give them around 10 minutes to come up with their story before the contest starts. The players might decide to share a tale from their past adventures or invent something new. When the players are ready, Hermin takes to the stage and announces the start of the contest. By this time, the tap room has become even busier and all the benches are occupied. Hermin makes a point of welcoming the characters to the lucky miner as bringers of new tales from the surface world, to spirited cheers from the crowd. Hermin briefly explains the rules. Each storyteller has just 5 minutes to tell their story. He will bang a gong if the storyteller overruns to signal that they are out of time. A fantastic prize will be awarded for the best story. Scoring the stories. If the group nominates one of the characters to tell their story, that character makes a charisma performance check to see how well they perform. Grant advantage on the roll for good role-playing and excellent storytelling skills. Or if another character joins in and helps to tell the story, if the characters choose to tell the story as a troupe, have everyone make a charisma performance check and use the highest result from the group. Dwarves enjoy entertaining to humorous stories that appeal to their values best, so telling the right sort of story earns bonus points. Consult the table right and add any bonus points awarded to the check result to determine the total score. Be generous when awarding bonus points to the characters. Advocated skill in battle or craftsmanship, but 1 bonus point. Illustrated the importance of hard work or justice, 1 bonus point. The hero demonstrated determination or loyalty, 1 bonus point. Featured gold or gemstones, 1 bonus point. Was very entertaining, 3 bonus points. Made you, the DM, laugh, 3 bonus points. But went on too long, -3 bonus points. Cool. Panic of the streets of Gauntlgrim. Rival contestants. 2 rust monsters. So we get some rust monsters in this encounter. Potion of animal friendship. When you drink this potion, you can cast the animal friendship spell. Potion of heroism. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of the blessed spell. No concentration required. This blue potion bubbles and steams as if boiling. So here's our stat block for our rust monster. So they can move 40 feet. They've only got 27 hit points for this encounter. Got dark vision, 60 feet, passive perception 11, iron scent, rust metal. Cool. And then you got Thule Petagust, is a ranger sailor air gneiss. And there you go. That's your character. Right, that's issue 38. Come down, let's have a look at these dice, shall we? Doo-doo. So these are supposed to be purple. There's a little bit of tint in them, but it's more pink than anything else. To me, they're more clear, unless they just completely forgot the tint for these. Oh, got a D4 in there. So I've got an 8, I think it was an 18 and a 19 just now. Another 19. Well, that was a 5. 16. 13. 12. 4. 16. 18 again. So, oh, could use this one. Could use this one. This one potentially could be okay to use. But yeah, there you go. That was issue 38. Whoops. And I hope you'll join me in the next video. Alright, take care. Bye bye.